Hep- Hepatomic. Let's go to differential diagnosis, Western and CM. The topic is abdominal mass. Western differentiation of abdominal masses and distension. Number one is stemming from liver pathology. Hepatomegaly, it's smooth mass below the right ribs. And there's also liver cancer, which is a firm, lumpy mass below the right ribs. The number two is stemming from gallbladder pathology. It's acute cholecystitis, where there is tenderness, sometimes with a mass below the liver in the right upper quadrant. Number three is stemming from kidney pathology, hydronephrosis. It's smooth, spongy mass inside or back. There's a cyst also, which is a tender mass on the flank, and there is pain. With kidney cancer, smooth, firm, non-tender mass near the kidney. And number four is stemming from stomach pathology. Stomach cancer, there is mass on the left upper or central abdomen. There's appendicitis, where there's vague pain around the navel, developing into sharp, severe pain in lower right abdomen. Number five is stemming from spleen pathology, where there's spleen enlargement or splenomegaly, which is an abdominal mass in the left upper quadrant. Number six is stemming from intestinal pathology. One is irritable bowel syndrome, where there's abdominal distension with alternating diarrhea and constipation. And there's fecal impaction, where there's abdominal mass on the left lower quadrant. There's colorectal cancer, where there's the location is variable. Crohn's disease is bowel fibrosis causing multiple tender sausage-shaped masses in the abdomen. Diverticulitis is mass usually on the left lower quadrant. And number seven is stemming from bladder pathology, where there's bladder distension. It's a firm mass on the center lower abdomen. Number eight is stemming from ovarian and uterine pathology. There's ovarian cyst, where there's smooth, rounded, rubbery mass above the pelvis in the lower abdomen. There's also uterine fibroid, which is an abdominal mass with sensation of pressure. In Chinese differentiation, let's look at the abdominal masses and distension in Chinese differentiation. So the diagnostic questioning according to number one, 8 principles or 6 divisions. It says internal, there's spleen Qi deficiency, retained pathogen, that is damp phlegm, damp heat. Is external, it's wind invasion that blocks the lungs, spleen, and the Qi and tie-in. Number two is Qi, blood, and body fluids. It's Qi and blood stasis, water accumulation, food stagnation, retention of phlegm and damp, Qi obstruction causing constipation. Number three is location of mass or distension. It's the upper and lower abdomen or the umbilicus groin region, just the region below the heart and the hypochondrium. Number four is digestive and gynecological. It will be according to the symptoms. Number five is nature of abdominal mass. It's fixed, substantial, painful, usually it's blood stagnation. It comes and goes, changes location, movable, like Qi stagnation, soft on palpation, and no pain. And that's for phlegm. Number six, nature of distension. Comes and goes, changes location, soft on palpation, no pain, fluid retention, just spleen Qi deficiency. Number seven, etiology. Emotional strain, like repressed anger, frustration, resentment. There's poor diet, irregular eating, excessive cold, greasy foods. External pathogenic factors, that is external cold and external dampness invading. Number yin and yang deficiency. Number nine, Zhang-Fu patterns with masses. So there's Qi masses, which is stagnation of liver Qi, retention of food in stomach, phlegm obstructing middle burner. And there's blood masses, which is blood stasis in stomach, liver blood stasis in the uterus, and cold in the uterus. Number 10 is Zhang-Fu patterns with distension, spleen and stomach Qi, yin or yang deficiency, retention of damp phlegm or damp heat. Thank you so much for your attention.